Right now I want to talk about masculinity and stoicism, okay? And how masculinity and stoicism actually work together. Now, if you guys are unaware of what stoicism is and adopting a stoic philosophy into your own life, there's a book that I highly recommend by Ryan Holiday called The Obstacle is the Way. And basically, what that book talks about is that every problem you face in life, it's not the problem itself that counts, but how you respond to that problem, how you handle it. Okay? And adopting that stoic mindset and realizing at the end of the day that, it's just part of life. Problems are going to happen to you. Things are going to happen to you that are unexpected. It's just part of being a man, and you have to learn to be stoic, not be reactive and not get all emotional and not get pulled out of your frame and oh my God and freak out, but instead to remain calm and to be stoic, right? Because you should always see like the opportunity in the problem. And I mentioned this recently in a previous coaching video that not that long ago, we had a big technical issue with my business. All the websites went down, right? They all went down the same day, and it went down in the middle of the night. So there was nothing we could do. And so all the websites went down in the middle of the night, and there was nothing I could do. And my entire team was freaking out, and they were all looking at me like, do something, do something, do something, do something, and it was especially worrisome for them because most of the people who work for me have families, they have children, and they live in other countries, and they depend on me and my business and our websites, obviously, to remain healthy and, to feed their families. So when the websites went down, it was like a huge disturbance in the force, right? But instead of getting emotional about it, instead of like freaking out, which I really wanted to when it happened, I just stayed icy, I stayed calm, I stayed non-reactive. And I said, you know what? We'll take care of it. Don't worry. Okay, the hosting companies, the platforms are going to be open 7, 8 a.m. tomorrow. We'll contact them first thing. Let's go ahead and send out some emails now so we could get first in line. And let's go ahead and make sure we have the numbers ready, the people we need to contact, the people we need to talk to. Let's make sure we have our situation right, like what's going on, what we need fixed. Let's have that all written down and be ready to go the moment they open. And we were, right? And we ended up handling it. We took care of it. So it was a situation where I could have reacted. And believe me, I had plenty of reason to freak out. I felt like freaking out. But I looked at it and I remember when it happened, I just stayed calm. And I took a deep breath. And I just said, okay, this is an opportunity to grow from this and to be stoic and look for opportunity in this. And when things go wrong in life too, you have to really look at, not just the things that are going wrong, but the things that are going right. It gives you time to appreciate the things that you do have versus the things that you don't have. And at that moment, I took out my dogs, I took out Cash and Gizmo. We went to go get like steak and eggs because I'm like, screw it, let's friggin' make ourselves feel good since we can't do anything right now. So we went to get steak and eggs, and we were just sitting there, and I was just appreciating the fact that I still have them here in my life. I thought about my family, my grandmother, even though she has Alzheimer's, I was appreciating the fact that they're still here, right? So I wasn't sitting there like, oh my God, my business, what's going on? I knew in the back of my head, hey, we're going to take care of this. We might be down for 24 hours, hopefully not longer than that, right? But even then, we got to deal with it, right? There's nothing we could do. It's out of our control. But in the meantime, instead of freaking out, I could use this as an opportunity to be grateful. It really did give me an opportunity to be grateful because I had to put my mind elsewhere. And it worked, but it's part of being stoic. It's part of being masculine. It's part of being a man. Because again, things are not always going to go right. And instead of responding like a woman or a little bitch and letting your emotions take control and freaking out and crying and like turning to your girl to put your head on her shoulder, and as I mentioned, I turned to my dogs like Cash and Gizmo, I took them out. So you have to understand, like in these situations, part of being masculine is being stoic. Okay, whenever you're in any type of situation that's tense, life throws you a curveball, right? You're having something happening at work, right? A big project, you're under a lot of stress. Stay icy, stay non-reactive, be stoic, okay? Practice stoicism. The obstacle is the way. I mean, if we look at the actual definition of stoicism on Google, I will read it to you now. Stoicism, the endurance of pain and hardship without the display of feelings and without complaint. Okay? The endurance of pain and hardship without the display of feelings and without complaint. And I actually did a coaching video on my Alpha Male channel about a year ago called Never Complain. And you can find it here on my channel. And I adopted that frame of mind and that belief system from the books that I've read on Stoicism. Okay, what else does it say here? Definition of Stoicism. The wise live in harmony with the divine reason, also identified with fate and providence, that governs nature, and are indifferent to the vicissitudes of fortune and pleasure and pain. Okay, so it's basically stating that, you know, no matter what happens, man, you gotta handle it. You gotta handle it, son, right? Without complaining, without freaking out, without getting all emotional, and without turning into a little bitch. You gotta handle it. The 4 virtues of Stoicism: wisdom, morality, courage, and moderation. What is a stoic person like? Being stoic is being calm and almost without any emotion. When you're stoic, you don't show what you're feeling, and you also accept whatever is happening. The noun stoic is a person who is not very emotional. The adjective stoic describes any person, action, or thing that seems emotionless and almost blank, right? And it doesn't mean that, you know, you're this robot and you can't feel anything. All it means is that you're able to control your emotions, okay? You're able to control your emotions, as this fly just wants to, like, be part of this coaching video. Right? So you're able to control your emotions and your temperance. That's all being a stoic means. And it's a philosophy that I highly recommend you guys read more up on. It will make you less of a little bitch, less emotional, and more masculine, and more of a man. Because as a man, again, you are going to deal with turbulence in your life from time to time. Okay, things are not always going to go well. Okay, they're not always going to go as planned. And it's not about what happens to you, it's about how you respond to those issues, right? And that's what being a stoic is. And with that said, I'm gonna wrap up here. So until next time, this is Matt Cross from Alpha Male Secrets. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so that you are notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video. More importantly, guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Too many of you guys are still not yet subscribed to my channel, so please make sure you subscribe. Helps me out a ton. It's free, it doesn't cost anything, and anytime I upload a brand new coaching video to YouTube, you'll be the first to be notified about it. You won't have to wait weeks and weeks to try to find it on YouTube somewhere. Instead, you will be notified as soon as I upload it, right? So you'll be the first to get it. So make sure you subscribe to my channel as well. And for you guys who want to support my work and my content even further, all this red pill knowledge I'm teaching guys, the best way to do that is by becoming a premium subscriber of my premium Alpha Male Secrets channel, which I am hosting on a private platform away from YouTube. Okay, I'm hosting it on a private platform away from YouTube where you cannot access my premium content unless you are an active member of my premium Alpha Male Secrets channel. And the first month is only $1, so it's only $1 for the entire first month of being a premium subscriber of my premium Alpha Male channel. And it's real simple to get access. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video. All right, guys, here at the house, you guys bitching and complaining. You keep shooting in the Range Rover. But I'm at the house today. I've had to do this a few times and just kind of like show my house because like jackasses be like, he's shooting in this tiny little studio apartment in this room. No, I'm at my house. Okay? It's my house, it's front of my house, this is my neighborhood. I've done this a number of times, but Just showing it anyway, so you guys will shut the crap up. Right? All you haters, look at that. Look at my driveway. It's bigger than your tiny one-bedroom apartment or your tiny studio. Especially you haters doing this response video. It's like he's making money off of his program. Yeah, I'm making a shit ton. That's right, I am. Because I'm adding that much value to my subscribers' lives. You don't get a place like this by scamming people. You get it by adding value to people's lives. I studied business in college, business marketing. Okay, I studied that at university. And one of the main lessons of business that I learned, and took me a while to learn through entrepreneurship, is the only way to get rich is to focus on adding value to people's lives. And not even to focus on the money, but focus on adding value to people's lives. And even with this red pill content I've been uploading lately, a lot of people, I'm part of an entrepreneurs group in Los Angeles. We've got 1,500 members. All of those members were like, dude, don't go there. Don't touch this red pill shit. Don't go there because you're a pickup coach. It will destroy your business. I don't know how many times these guys told me that. And you know what? I was like, I have to follow the principle that I know has worked over and over, which is adding value to my subscribers' lives, right? Because I know the more value I add to your life, the more stuff I teach you, the more people are going to follow me, right? And I took a huge risk of destroying my entire business. I have employees who work for me around the world, right? Took a massive risk that these people would not be able to feed their families. Every single person who works for me has a family, they have children, and I really put everybody at risk by uploading red pill content, right? But I took that risk because I knew that I needed to expose what I knew about women, what I knew about life. I needed to teach more of this stuff, and I took that risk. I didn't know what would happen, and so far it's paid off. Okay, but I got a lot of these haters like, oh, he meant to do this, he's brilliant, and it's like, I guess I'm brilliant, I don't know. Right? But it just worked out. I just follow adding value to my subscribers' lives. That's all I do. Am I selling a program behind it? Absolutely. Of course, I'd be a fool not to. You know who wanted me to create a program in the first place? It's you. I had so many people when I didn't even want to be on YouTube. I've told this story before. I never even wanted to be on YouTube. And guys kept hammering me like, get on YouTube, get on YouTube. And I'm like, nah, I don't really want to. And they're like, get on YouTube. I'm like, okay, fine, get on YouTube. You know, and it became successful. And even when I was on YouTube, I still didn't have a program. I was just uploading videos. And then they were like, can you just create a program of like dating advice and like, so put together something, I'll pay for it, I'll pay for it. And I had so many guys ask me, and it took me a while to finally go, okay, let me sit down and do this program, right? Because I hate having to sit and like write, but I sat down, I did all these programs because you guys kept asking me to do it, right? It's not like I created YouTube channels and like create these programs with nobody wanting them. You know, that's not how entrepreneurship works. You create an audience, you build an audience, then you ask them what they want. And basically that's what I did. I didn't even ask them. They were telling me what they wanted. They were like, create a dating program, create an alpha program. Oh, can you create like a monthly program? I'll pay for that. You know, I had so many guys asking for the same thing that I've just created it. Okay, now I've got more guys asking me to create entrepreneurial videos, business coaching videos. So now I'm gonna do that, right? I follow what my audience wants. That's all it is, you know? So all you morons like, it's a scam, you friggin' morons, right? There's a reason why I've been in business for over 2 decades, right? There's a reason why I have over 100,000 followers on YouTube. There's a reason why I have tens of thousands of successful students around the world. You don't get that far by, it's a scam. Right? The only people yelling scam are the little bitches who didn't apply it. The little bitches who didn't have enough guts themselves to go out there and try themselves. Right? If you spent less time bitching and more time taking action, maybe you might get somewhere in life. Anyway, that's my end of coaching video rant. Until next time.